The Bemidji public had a chance today to ride one of only 20 active Ford tri-motor planes in the United States. The Experimental Aircraft Association owns 2 planes of that build and gave flight enthusiasts a chance to experience a different kind of thrill in the air. Jackson Bruner has more.
When the 1920s began, flying was a newer concept to the human race, and commercial flights had yet to take off.
There weren't runways, so you needed an airplane that could take off and land in 40-acre fields.
Henry Ford is well known in history for his work with cars, but in the early 20th century, he made an impact on the landscape of aviation.
He had a vision and he wanted to see everybody in the country be able to travel around by air, so he came up with the concept of this multi-passenger airplane.
Enter the Ford Tri-Motor. Built in 1929, this particular aircraft provides a different travel experience for passengers and for pilots.
This airplane is all analog rather than digital. You fly this airplane and you wrestle it around the sky and make your takeoffs and landings, and you never you don't just sit back and push a keyboard and make it go from A to B and read your newspaper. This is called flying.
It was the first flying experience for many of the people who entered the Tri-Motor, but war veteran Wally Lindquist has flown this model of plane before and got his hands behind the controls for the first time in years.
I haven't flown an airplane in 10 years, and when I grabbed the controls, it felt good, and it was a little different than flying other airplanes because the controls were a little sluggish compared to smaller airplanes. I've spent my entire life in aviation, so I'm closing out. This will be my last flight here.
It's the airplane that birthed an entire industry. So when you fly in it, and these roomy seats and big windows, you're actually taking a trip back in time to the birth of commercial aviation that we take for granted today.
The Experimental Aircraft Association likes to say that everyone who gets off the Tri-Motor leaves with a smile, and that seemed to hold true today in Minnesota. In Bemidji, Jackson Bruner, Lakeland News.
The Tri-Motor experience is available to people through July 5th. Tickets can be booked online by visiting the website on your screen.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.